So we broke even on that. Thank you, Ryan. Obviously, first of all, an electric atmosphere today. I was just so fired up about that crowd, and I'm glad our guys responded and played with great energy today, because the Deacon Nation showed up and had our back, and our guys showed up. Really proud of Josh Hartle. Had some things go against him early in the game, but he comes out there in that 6th inning, gets us a huge shutdown inning. And I think we've recorded the last 10 outs of the game via strikeout. Josh strikeouts the last guy of the game. Cole Rowland strikes out 6, and then Manassi strikes out the side in the 9th. Cole was electric tonight. Cam Manassi, I've never seen Cam better than he was tonight. That was coming back-to-back days like that to do what he did was, just really exciting for this ball club. Good to see Adam Cecere have some good at-bats late. Obviously, Merrick Houston with the big home run was huge, and Lucas Costello comes off the bench and gets a big bunt hit for us. So again, pieced it together and found a way to win. So, I just told the team, coming into this season, we had some goals. We still have goals, but we've checked a few boxes. We won the regular season. We won 10 for 10 in league play series, won 10 series in a row in league play, which is really hard to do in this league. And I think with this win today, we sewed up a national seed. Like, I don't see how we don't get a national seed at this point, regardless of what happens tomorrow or in the conference tournament. So, we've got other boxes to check, but to check those 3 at this point in the year is, I'm just really proud of our club.
Ryan mentioned to me last night that Louisville in 15 is the last team that went 10 for 10 in the ACC series. Elaborate on how tough that is to do, to never have a series where you come out lethargic in 2 out of 3 games.
It's so hard. I mean, it's funny because before the season we had a team meeting, and I talked about what some of the teams that were in Omaha last year had in common, and each one of those teams had a weekend series that didn't go very well, where they lost to somebody they shouldn't have. They got swept by somebody, or they lost 2 out of 3 at home, or they just had a blip on the radar screen somewhere along the way. And this club hasn't done that yet. So again, it's a testament to our leadership. It's a player-led organization. These guys bring the energy every day, and they fight for each other.
It seems like every team that has a season like this is going to get some uncharacteristic contributions at some point. Merrick Houston's third home comes, and he in a pressurized league like that. What does that mean for him being a freshman in that spot?
Well, he had good at-bats all day. I mean, lined out to second base. He had another single to lead off an inning. He had a good walk to lead off an inning. So, I was just really thrilled with Merrick's at-bats all day long today. So, but, he's a guy that, he's in there as a freshman in our league, which isn't easy to do. And he just goes out there and battles every day. And, he works so hard. Him and Matt Messinger and Billy Salento work really hard on his craft. And he's just getting better and better.
I'm walking through the decision to pinch hit Lucas Costello, which you're looking for out of that. Was it on all the way, or was that a read by Lucas?
It was a read. I told him if the third baseman was back that we wanted him to bunt, and he was. And obviously executed a perfect bunt in that situation. And it was a situation where Danny Corona left on left. I just felt like Lucas was a better matchup, even if the bunt wasn't there. I just felt like in that moment, it was just a little better matchup for Lucas than it was, for Danny. Not that I don't have confidence. Danny's had some really good at-bats lately. But just in that situation, I just wanted to go with Lucas.
Do you have any hesitation of Cam Manassi? He's only been in a couple back-to-back situations and see one of them gone particularly well. But
zero hesitation, because again, we needed him to do it. He won't pitch tomorrow, obviously won't be on the board. Massey will be available to close tomorrow for a 1-inning save. Cole Rowland won't be on the board tomorrow. So we're gonna have to get some innings probably out of Derek Crum and Joe Ariola, maybe Will Ray, get pieced together some outs. Seth Keener will start obviously and go as long as he can, and then we'll piece it together to get to Massey in the 9th, hopefully.
As long as he can, being pitch wise.
I'd say we're probably going to try to build him to 85. I'd say he threw 74 last week at Florida State. I think his season high is probably right around 80. So we're going to try to get that number up a little bit. But at the same time, if it's high leverage, high stress, I mean, I could see us cutting it short just so we have him out of the bullpen in the conference tournament too. So we'll read the situation and see what happens.
Do you have thought to rest anybody tomorrow?
It's on my radar screen to rest Bennett Lee tomorrow for sure. But probably only Bennett Lee would be the person. We're going to play some seniors tomorrow too. I mean, it's senior day, so our seniors are all going to get in there. So our lineup might be a little unconventional tomorrow, just because the seniors have earned it, and I want those guys in there. I liked his later at bats when the lefty came in. It's funny. Adam and I have been talking about this. His at bats are better against lefties than they are righties right now, just because he's just kind of pulling off the baseball a little bit against right-handers, and left-handed, it just kind of forces him to stay in there a little bit. So, again, hopefully those at bats, that walk and that single to right center, kind of jumpstart him, and he can have those same at bats against right-handers too.
Bullpen has faced 19 batters in the last 2 nights, and that's 17 strikeouts. That
it's unheard of. I mean, again, especially against a really good offensive team. So again, it's not sustainable, but that's okay, because we had a little defensive blip today, uncharacteristic. But the thing I love, when I look at our box score, I see 1 walk from us. We walk 1 guy on the day, and they walk 7. And that's quite awesome. That's probably the difference in the game.
Anything on Zoom?
Your 2 big guys don't hit the ball out of the ballpark, but they both make great defensive plays.
Yeah, Kurtzy on the line drive, Brock on the slow roller. Josh Hartle made a great defensive play up, and that ball up the middle stays, Josh just stays in position to feel. He's such a good defensive player, Josh. It's underrated how good of a defender he is, because he's just so balanced through his delivery, and he's always in the right position, and he's a good athlete. So yeah, I thought we had a couple of really good defensive plays for sure.